Updates on Very Dark Man. Since they don't arrest Very Dark Man, a lot of things don't they happen, don't they share for Nigeria and globally. Some people are very concerned that the issue of arrest of Very Dark Man borders around freedom of speech and misuse of power and authority. And a lot of people are discussing and debating what is the reason for his arrest. Everybody knows that the last place where he was seen and where he was arrested was inside the GTB bank when he went there to lodge a complaint about his mother bank transaction with the bank. And since then, a lot of people have been saying that some parties, some politicians have been calling for his detention and for continued detention of Very Dark Man. We don't know what they happen for this country now. Some people believe that those in power and authority are behind his arrest. Some say because of EFCC, some say because he went to GTB Bank. So a lot of narratives and counter-narrative, we don't actually know where to put the analysis. But one thing is very clear, Nigerian government is not doing well in terms of freedom of speech. Everybody has the right to come out to the public space and ventilate their opinion. That's what makes society grow, especially in a democratic state. But what we are seeing here is that the arrest of this man is actually a question on the Nigerian state itself. And Dejade Yoju, who happens to be the lawyer of Very Dark Man, has said that he's going to close his accounts in GTB Bank. Right. So a lot of things are happening and people are concerned. If you are living under democracy and people cannot articulate their views and opinion in public spaces on social media, something is wrong. And if bank can actually instead of prioritizing customer, banks that are supposed to be a customer-centric organization is actually getting customer arrested, something is not working in this country. And this calls to question that in a democracy, when the government are behaving like this, then what can we do? That's the question. What can we do? We are not under a military regime where there is arbitrary arrest of citizens. Under democracy, nobody should be arrested without the knowledge of, without the tangible or valid reason for such arrest. But when somebody is arrested without proper process or proper documentation, this is a challenge we are facing in this country. And for me personally, I want to call on Nigerian authorities to do well in terms of this. These are little things that are bringing agitation. Now, some people on social media, they have been agitating for a protest on Monday, that's tomorrow, May 5, that people should come out en masse to protest against arbitrary arrest of Very Dark Man. This guy has been arrested. What is the purpose for his arrest? And it is under the law that if somebody is arrested, he should be presented to a law court within 24 hours. And after his arrest, there was no tangible reason for that. Was it because he went to the bank, or he has a case against EFCC, or he has said something against the politicians? We know he made a lot of commentaries, but we have to be sure for the purpose for which he was arrested. They didn't tell us all these things. Well, I believe this country, as they go, big God just help us. And I still want to believe that in a country that we have over 200 million people should have a right to ventilate and to articulate and analyze society, how it is being governed. This man has actually become a social crusader for Nigeria. Freedom of speech. And GTB Bank, you are not doing enough. A bank should be customer-centric, meaning that you should prioritize the interests of your customer satisfaction. And there is a saying that customer is always right. No matter what happens, this man has come to the bank to lodge complaint on behalf of his mom. We should be able to address his concern professionally instead of bringing the police to come and get him arrested. And this one actually say another thing. It means that if a customer has a complaint to lodge, that customer should be afraid that, no matter what they're doing inside the bank, somebody can get me arrested. It's not good. It's not a good omen. And Nigerian citizens, they can boycott this bank. And that's why you see one of the things that all these fintechs, they're actually flourishing, because our conventional bank or legacy bank or old generation banks, they take customers for granted too much. They don't attend to customer issues. I have a case some years back when somebody sent money from overseas. I want to get it into my DOM account, and they were just sending me up and down, going to their headquarters and all that. They could not get it done until when I went on social media. I put their names and the complaints on social media. That was when they actually activated or accelerated the process of getting the money into my DOM account. Well, they can do more. Very dark man, well, keep the spirit strong. We salute your courage. You are the authentic voice of the voiceless.